In North Carolina, hurricane season is a fact of life. And while there are a number of videos, tutorials of how to prepare your property to withstand a hurricane, in this video, we're going to look at what you should do before a storm hits and after a storm hits with regards to your insurance. We're going to take a look at all of these coming up next. Hey folks, Jack Wingate here, and on this channel we help individuals, families, and businesses save money on their insurance, help you understand insurance just a little bit better, and let you know what's going on in the insurance industry. And on today's video, we're going to discuss what you need to do when a hurricane approaches. Now, I'm not talking about fortifying your home, making sure that you have sandbags around. No, I'm talking about practically what you need to do with regards to insurance. And there are really two categories of things that we need to discuss. The first being before the storm. These are the things that you need to do before the storm hits, and then after the storm comes and goes. All right, first things first. You're watching the news, you see the hurricanes coming your way. What do you do? Well, the first things that you need to do before the storm hits are really simple. First thing, you must locate your home insurance documents. It's just a good idea to either have them electronically or take a photo of your declaration page, something that gives you the contact info that you'll need after the fact. And I'm looking at things like who's your agent, who's the insurance carrier, what's my deductible, what type of deductible do I have. These are all things that will be good to know after the damage occurs, because you and I both know that once the storm hits, it is chaos. So having the insurance documents in place, available to you at the click of a phone or in an envelope, whatever it is, make sure you have that information handy. And for me, the thing that I look at most is, one, what is your deductible? Is it a flat deductible of $1,000, $2,500? Or do you have a separate wind and hail deductible that is a percentage? This will help you after the fact. The second part of that is make sure that you have the contact information for your insurance agent as well as the insurance carrier. And we'll discuss the reason for that a little bit later. Second thing you need to do before the storm is pretty simple. Now we have cameras and video cameras right in our pocket at all time with our phones. We always tell our clients and suggest that you do the same. Walk around your house, video each room, room by room. Just take a scan. This will help you identify and be able to remember what it is that you have in your house. After the storm happens, if it is complete devastation, it's hard for you to recall that you had, this or that. And while most homeowners insurance policies have a percentage of whatever your house is covered for when it comes to personal property, it's always a good idea to be able to go room by room with a video camera so you can jog your memory to make sure that you know exactly what you have, to a degree, in your home. All right, so now you know what to do before the storm. Now comes the tough part, the after the storm. The storm has come through, created devastation all around. There's chaos, but you can help yourself by staying calm and following these steps. First thing to do after the storm is simple. Mitigate the damage. Now, that is a fancy insurance jargon or lingo, but simply stated, it means try to make sure that there's nothing on around your house that would cause or create further damage. Now, we're not suggesting that you get up on your roof, saw the tree in half. That's dangerous. We want to make sure that you're safe, but if you can keep further damage from occurring, please do. For instance, if a tree did fall on your house or something happened and a hole got popped in your roof, if you can cover the hole with a tarp or something along those lines to keep the rest of your house from becoming flooded with rain, that would be an example of mitigating damage. So the first thing you need to do after the storm is assess the damage. If there's anything that you feel like would cause further damage, try to mitigate that within reason and keeping yourself safe. All right, once you've mitigated the damage, the next thing you need to do, and again, make sure you're safe, is to walk around your property, assess the damage, document the damage. Once again, we have our phone, our trusty phone in our hand. We can take pictures, take lots of pictures of the damage before anything gets removed, so we can document for the insurance company what has taken place. So the second thing you need to do once you've mitigated the damage is walk around your property, go inside your property, assess and document the damage. All right. Once we've mitigated damage, we've assessed and documented the damage, now comes the fun part. You have to determine whether or not you should file a claim. Now, if you've got damage and you're even having this question, obviously there's stuff going on at your property and you've had a loss. But simply filing a claim is not that simple. You see, what you need to do before you file a claim is take into account what's your deductible. Can the damage be repaired without going over your deductible limit? Have a conversation with your agent once you're able to see, should I file this claim? Is it big enough to file? What are the ramifications on me moving forward if I do file this claim? We've had and seen over the years, specifically around the year 2018, Fayetteville in and of itself got hit with 2 hurricanes, I think in back-to-back years. And what we found was a lot of people, homeowners in that area, filed a small claim with the first hurricane, and then the next hurricane came through and they filed another claim. And in a couple of instances that I saw personally, people filed claims that were right around their deductible amount, and so they had 2 claims in basically back-to-back years, and no one ever told them that now, one, they might be in jeopardy of having their insurance canceled, and if they did get canceled, it's going to be really, really hard to get new homeowners insurance. So before you file a claim, you need to assess how much the damage is going to be with regards to your deductible and have a conversation with your agent. All right, so you've talked with your agent and you have decided that yes, you are going to file a claim. So how do you do it? Well, more than likely, your agent is somewhat local, so it might be hard to get in touch with your agent. It might be, their office might be inundated with claims calls. So if you can't contact your agent in order and file the claim, then look on your insurance documents that we gathered in phase 1 before the claim or before the storm. Look and find the insurance carrier. You can call them directly, look them up online, and file the claim directly with the carrier. So 2 ways to file a claim. First, try to call your agent. If they are not available, and please be understanding, if they're not available, you can always contact the carrier and file your claim there. Again, make sure that you've got all of the pictures and documentation that you've taken in one of our previous steps handy to give to the adjuster once they contact you. All right, so now for the final and probably one of the most important lessons that we need to learn here. You have decided that a claim is necessary. You have called and you filed your claim. Now, what can and should you expect? Well, in any situation where there is mass destruction, which typically follows a hurricane or tornado or an earthquake, you must be patient. You see, once you've filed that claim, you have to understand that your agency, your carrier, are all made up of people. The organizations have limited resources in these situations, and carriers, for the most part, really respond well and mobilize to get a bunch of adjusters to affected areas. But there's a chance that your adjuster can't get back with you at the drop of a dime. You see, they've got hundreds sometimes of other claims going on at the same time, and they just can't get to all of them as quickly as you would like. So be patient. In order to help your claim along, make sure when you talk to the adjuster, you do a couple of things. First, document when you talk to them, document who it is, document the claim number, and keep that handy. But also let them know that you have all the documentation that we've already discussed. You've got pictures, videos of the damage, all of that good stuff. If you can contact a contractor around the area to go ahead and get estimates going, that will help your adjuster as well. So you play a major part in getting your claim settled in a timely fashion. But again, I go to this: be patient. They're only human. Their job and their intention is not to screw you over. Their goal is to put you back in your house or in a house, get your life back to normal as soon as possible. A lot of times people don't remember or think that that is the case with adjusters. But remember, your claim means a lot to that adjuster, and their goal is to get your claim settled and off of their desk so that they can go to the next. Hey folks, I hope that this has been informative. I hope that this will help you when you're in your time of need before and after a hurricane. And if there's anything that we can do at ALLCHOICE Insurance to help, please let us know. And until next time, we'll see you.